Most people are puppets to their own skin. They feel a spark of anger and they burn their lives down. They feel a shadow of doubt and they retreat like prey. But you are here because you are tired of reacting. You are here to learn how the king of the jungle moves. You are here to master the beast within, or be consumed by it. Let's begin the hunt. The primal conflict. Have you ever said something in the heat of the moment and felt the sting of regret before the words even finished leaving your lips? Have you ever felt the sudden surge of anger, the hollow pit of jealousy, or the paralyzing chill of anxiety, and wondered, why did I react like that? Most people move through their lives as if they are passengers in their own minds. They believe their emotions are things that just happen to them, like a sudden rainstorm in the jungle. They feel like prey to their own impulses. But on the tiger's path, we know better. The truth is, there is a silent, lightning-fast process happening inside your mind every single time you feel. There is a clockwork of biology and belief moving beneath the surface. When you don't understand that process, you are a servant to it. But the moment you understand it, everything changes. You stop reacting like prey, and you start responding like the apex predator of your own life. The two beasts within. To master the jungle, you must first understand the terrain. Your mind operates in two primary modes, the primal reaction and the calculated intent. In the world of science, they talk about the amygdala. You don't need to memorize the term, just remember its role. It is your internal sentry. It is the part of you that has survived for thousands of years. Its job is simple: protect the tiger. It scans the horizon for danger, rejection, embarrassment, or anything that feels like a threat to your status or safety. And when it sees a threat, it doesn't think. It pounces. It reacts instantly. Then there is the prefrontal cortex, what we call the calculated strategist. This is the part of your brain responsible for logic, long-term vision, and rational choice. This is the part of you that knows that losing your temper at a partner or a boss will cost you more than you gain. Here is the fundamental problem. The Primal Sentry is faster than the strategist. Evolution designed it that way. If a real tiger were jumping at you from the brush, you wouldn't want to logically analyze the situation. You'd want to move fast. But in the modern world, your sentry can't tell the difference between a predator's teeth and a coworker's sarcastic comment. When you feel criticized, your sentry screams, "Danger!" Your body tenses. Your claws come out. Only later, sometimes minutes, sometimes days, does the strategist catch up and say, "Perhaps they didn't mean it that way, perhaps I overreacted." You aren't weak because you feel this way. You aren't broken. You are simply built with a biological delay. The tiger's path isn't about deleting the sentry, it's about training the strategist to take command. Before we go deeper into the shadows of the mind, ask yourself, is your life currently shaped by your choices or by your reactions? If you are ready to stop being the prey and start leading your own life, join us on this path. Hit the subscribe button and like this video to signal your commitment to growth. And if you have someone in your life, a partner, a brother, a friend, who is struggling to find their own strength, share this with them. We rise together. Now, back to the hunt. The alchemy of emotion. Let's go deeper into the shadows. Emotions do not come from the world around you. This is a common delusion. People say, "He made me angry," or "That situation made me sad." This is false. Nothing outside of you has the power to create an emotion inside you without your permission. Emotions are created by interpretation. There is a sequence to every emotional strike. First, the event. Something happens. Second, the story. You interpret what it means. Third, the emotion. the chemical reaction to that story. And fourth, the strike, your external reaction. Imagine your partner doesn't reply to an important message for 6 hours. The event is just silence. It's neutral. But your mind starts writing a script. They are ignoring me. They don't value my time. That story creates an immediate surge of hurt. You might then strike by, withdrawing into a cold silence of your own. Now imagine the story was different. They are probably overwhelmed with work. Their phone probably died. The event is the same, silence, but the emotion is gone. There is no anger. There is only patience. The insight. We do not live in a world of facts. We live in a world of stories. Most of our suffering is caused by the ghost stories our mind tells us, stories rooted in our past wounds and our insecurities. A tiger does not hunt ghosts. A tiger sees the world as it truly is. The power of the space. Now we reach the core of our training. Emotions are not your enemy. They are signals. Anger is a signal that a boundary has been crossed. Anxiety is a signal that you feel unprepared. Jealousy is a signal that you fear losing something you value. The goal isn't to become a robot. The goal is to build a space. Between the moment you are triggered and the moment you strike, there is a tiny window of time. In the average person, that window is closed. They are triggered and they strike simultaneously. But for you, that window must become a canyon. When you feel your heart rate climb, when your chest tightens, when your ego wants to lash out, pause. This is the tiger's pause. In that silence, you ask 3 questions. What am I actually feeling right now? What is the story my mind is telling me? And finally, is this story 100% true? Most emotional suffering evaporates under the light of that last question. Assumptions are not facts. Opinions are not reality. The conscious king. Many people will tell you, I can't help how I feel. They are half right. You cannot always control the first spark of a feeling, but you are the one who decides whether to pour gasoline on it or let it flicker out. You choose whether to feed the thought or challenge it. You choose whether to react instantly or wait for the strategist to take the lead. Emotional maturity is not about being calm all the time. It is about being aware. Awareness is the ultimate weapon. Once you see your patterns, once you realize you always get defensive when corrected, or you always withdraw when you feel vulnerable, the pattern loses its power over you. You are no longer the puppet. You are the one holding the strings. Understanding your mind doesn't make you soft. It makes you intentional. You stop making permanent damage over temporary feelings. You stop letting your history dictate your future. The next time you feel the storm rising inside you, pause, observe, choose. You are not your first reaction. You are the awareness behind it. That is your strength. Walk the path with discipline. Keep your eyes open. Command your jungle. This is the tiger's path.